Hello and welcome back to part 24 of our Mechanicus hard campaign playthrough. I'm still in the mood for some boss bashing, so we're going to immediately give Void Admiral a ruddy good seeing too. Particularly obviously because I'd like to get rid of the bosses because it helps us later with the final boss, and then more importantly I get Cognis Flamers, which I can immediately assign to Jeremiah and complete his build because I have the capacity for it. I can just pop down here and give him the final perk of Traveller and turn him into a monster. We have, I suspect, got some other missions to have a look at. I haven't seen them yet, so that one was already there. That's new. That's the maxed out version of the invisibility perk. Again, if we kill enemies before they have a chance to act or attack us, then I don't particularly need to be invisible, but hey, it's a nice toy to have, so maybe we'll get it later. This is the same. The extra slot is nice. This is... Ooh! The final... So I just picked up the upgrade, and now I immediately go to tier 3. So it's still 1 CP, still 1 cooldown, which it's 2 cooldowns reduced to 1 because our ability, and every use gets you 3 damage and 100% crit chance. So effectively, if I had 2 of them, I could give 2 different troops 100% crit chance each and just have them slaughter everything. And my dearly beloved, the Vicious Vanguards, my favourite, so we'll definitely come and grab Absolute Power when I have a spare moment. This is the same, not particularly interesting. I should do that at some point because I've got a bunch of guys who use the axe and it's just 3 damage if I have the slot, so I could do that. And of course you. This one is less interesting. The CP is the only thing that's really alluring here, so maybe that can wait until I do some other missions, but yeah, we'll do the Void Admiral first. And then that, which I've ignored for ages and we'll probably get around to later. Yeah, we'll start here. Void Admiral. Right, yes, this screen. So I went back and had a look. If you hadn't, let me know in the comments, thank you, but I double checked why my troops weren't appearing in the last battle, and it does in fact transpire I just forgot. I didn't press the buttons, they weren't there. My bad. We didn't even need them in the end. I just steamrolled it with the tech priest, which I had complete faith in my quintet of priests here. Definitely wasn't just that I turned my brain off for a few seconds and didn't press the buttons. Confirm location of Lord Argolekh. Skitarii intelligence recovered partial picked grabs of target construct form. Our research suggests Argolekh was the Lord of the Necron fleets. His purpose in the awakening of Silver Tenebris will be clear: to helm their war fleets in expanding this pocket of Necron domination. Outcome unacceptable, solution incontrovertible. I concur, Prime Hermeticon. He has bested us once before. Not again. We must destroy him. Didn't we beat him in the tutorial mission? I could have sworn. Dispatch the falconers and muster the hounds, and the hunt commences. Hey, we won that tutorial battle, I have you know. We have learned a lot since we last encountered Argolekh, but we know he won't go down without one hell of a fight. He lost to 2 unupgraded tech priests and a bunch of servitors. What do you mean? A challenge calculated to be worth the risks and resources, Subdomina. Oh, I agree. Argolekh is a worthwhile target. I just wouldn't put credits on too many men coming back from the attempt. Expenditure of personnel and material calculated as justifiable. I'll pass that on to the men and women risking their lives. They shall rally to the hunting horn and the call to the assembly. The chase begins. Make ready for the unmaking of Argolekh. Void Admiral, again, is it going to be... Yeah, it's another straight line type, so these boss missions compel you to take Awakening level. Just have to suck it up. This appears to be a basic linear alpha script, the simplest of the Necron languages, relatively speaking of course, and is known from several exemplars. I should be able to translate some of it if you can get decent pick grabs. If you get me decent pick grabs. I'm guessing that was meant to be. Look, they're close on the keyboard, right? Those letters, don't judge. A series of glossy black slabs fill this chamber, arranged in a semicircle around a statue of a Necron destroyer armed with a scythe-like weapon. The slabs are inscribed with thousands of Necron runes. Transport. Try to break one of the slabs from its mooring so it can move back to the Caestus Metalican. Transmit. Take hurried picked grabs of the slabs and move on from this sinister place. Translate. Remain in the chamber, sending live images to Teresis for a more accurate translation. The slow one, I presume, builds Awakening level, so not that. So this one or this one? Again, I'd like to just get through here as fast as possible. Let's just transmit them and move on. I don't think it counts as us trying to hack the Necrons, so it's not going to be a negative outcome, presumably. That annoys me, this was a good one. This is a philosophical text. Lord Argolekh believes that if the Necrons cannot rule the stars, no one should. A yearning for utter desolation, the annihilation of all life. I cannot make out the subtleties, but I'm not sure I would want to. See, fantastic. Looks like these scarabs were woken up by the reanimation protocols and continued with their default programming. Finish this statue. The Necrons have covered their tombs in images of themselves, and they still haven't finished. This chamber appears to be a workshop. A large slab of gleaming metal has been partially carved into a statue of a glowering Necron, perhaps Lord Argolekh. Several scarab constructs are scurrying across the slab, chewing away the material as they continue in the process of creating the statue. Cast down idols. The mission is to destroy a statue of Argolekh, and there is one right here. Blow up the half-finished statue, as the Omnissiah demands. Well, we're not here to destroy a statue. We're here to destroy Argolekh himself. There was an old mission where we were blowing up statues. That may be reused or misused dialogue there. Art acquisition. The slab looks like it's made of precious materials. Secure the chamber and report its position to nearby Skitarii so it can be recovered for use. Gather specimens. The scarab constructs could provide invaluable insight into the workings of the Necrons. Acquire a few of them so they can be studied later. Definitely not that one. Trying to take Necrons themselves never works. So that will probably be Blackstone, and that will probably be... I don't know, let's just go with the safe approach. Yeah, it's Blackstone, it's easy to tell. The scarabs are purged with flame and the chamber is secured. The cohort moves on and reports the location to the Skitarii. Though the troops are unable to transport the entire statue back to the tomb entrance, they do recover a substantial amount of the rare alloys for the mission's use. Some of them are relatively easy to read, like that one, and some of them are less easy to read. These are troopers from 7th Hexadecimal Cohort, Mantle Gamma. They went quiet 59 minutes ago. Oh dear. A handful of bodies lie in the chamber ahead, evidently Skitarii who are caught in a furious volley of gorse fire. Waste not, want not. Check the bodies for useful materials that can be salvaged. Morbid curiosity, examine the bodies to learn more of the cause of death. Seal the chamber so the Necrons cannot enter and other Skitarii can recover the bodies later. Again, that takes far too long, so the fast ones. Probably the more thorough one. Usually these are booby-trapped bodies, so let's just examine it carefully to see what's going on. Massed destroyer assault consistent with the presence of high-value target. Lord Argolekh operations in area upgraded from possible to probable. Great. Fantastic outcome, more CP. The heavy Gorse blaster fire and the lack of evident return fire suggest overwhelming assault by Necron destroyers. Didn't even get a few hits in, guys. I'm sure you did your best there, being torn apart by Gorse fire. The grim darkness of Argolekh's tomb is complete in this benighted region. Not only is there a total absence of light, but fluctuating rad levels are interfering with the cohort's optical augmentations. Even the team's own light sources do not penetrate the unnatural gloom. They must traverse the next area blind. Boldly go, stride on into the darkness. The faithful of Mars do not fear darkness, and they must move swiftly to their objective. Another path, find a way around the blind spot. It will take longer, but could avert catastrophe. Slow and steady, move slowly and cautiously, lest unexpected hazards or Necron ambushes conspire with the darkness. That will take time, which will add awakening level, which is the worst. That will also take time, so of those, it's risky. That will probably result in maybe negative CP, maybe damage, but it reads like the least likely to add awakening level, so boldly go, step straight into the dark. That's exactly what it does damage, but we get initiative. That's really nice. The cohort suffers minor injuries from several falls and collisions, but making haste means they keep ahead of any Necron pursuers. That's a great trade. I'll take 3 HP down for going first. Okay, and then we can heal. That's the awakening one. So yeah, just heal my guy. Okay, you healed one who was already full HP. Thanks. Extra mega healthy Cataphron Battle Servitor. Okay, that's negative CP. That's Blackstone, so that one. Oh good, empty slots. This is great. Actually the worst. I'm just having to suck up awakening level for nothing in exchange. And that's it. We made it. Yay. Location confirmed. Energy reading spiking. Code Venator in full effect.
We are infested. Insects to be expunged.
This damned creature has been watching us since we entered this tomb. It's been ready for us since the start. The quarry that knows it is hunted makes for the sweeter kill. Formulate target solutions. Now the prey is at bay.
I have awoken into the company of these fleshly vermin. Tomorrow we conquer. Today we clear the filth from our doorstep.
Recollections of Inquisitor Brand, Chapter 87. Of all creations most foul, I beheld the Lord of all and knew that I was dead. We have been here before, Magos, but we are better prepared now. What are your orders? Win would be good. The chamber is dominated by the immense form of Lord Argolekh, surrounded by image of Necron war fleets conquering the stars. Pray for deliverance. Speak the fourth psalm of protection from the Omnissiah's foes before engaging. Do not go in with your souls unarmored. Stay at range, hold back and engage enemy from range. Death up close, charge in with righteous wrath and engage at close range. Not that one of those two. Pray, do it the spiritual approach or take a tactical option. I think we'll pray. He'll just bless us, Omnissiah, I beseech thee. Collected Logic Psalms 31.3, and lo, shall your holy steel be as armour around our souls, and shall your wisdom guide our hands. No spear nor barb of the enemy shall trouble our flesh of iron, let the will of Mars be done. CP, great. Emboldened by prayer, the scions of the cult Mechanicus fight for their spirits armoured in the steel of faith. What exactly the prayer of a machine takes the form of, I don't know. Comes out in binary. Oh, is it the same battle map as the tutorial as well? That's cute. Destroy. You got it, pal. Lined up here. Well, it's not quite the same, but it's sort of the same in... It has the spirit, but not quite the layout. Okay, there's no consoles to worry about, so we're just going to run up and kill him. I saw a couple of warriors who really don't care. If I can just walk over and instant kill him, I'm fine with that. If I deploy everyone here, deploying the Cataphrone battle server is going to be a right pain in the neck, but I can probably put it like there, and then shoot and still let guys run up and hit him. I get to go first, so I'm pretty sure if I'm lucky I can just run up there and one-hit him. Let's give it a go. Taos, my CP collector, goes first, so there we go. Just run up and grab a bunch. Or should I just use you to kill one of these and stand by there, because you're not going to contribute any real damage. Just scan him for me. And Minarius goes. Can actually hurt it. Leonardus. Then Jeremiah. Then Oriochus. Like that. And I could put extra guys down. The issue is if I put the Skadari Vanguard down, there's no way he's going to get a shot. He's too slow. No point. I'll just call him in later. I haven't got the distance for it. Go this way. Get a kill on one of these and just get me some free Blackstone out of the Necron Warriors. Metal Corpse, that would be good. Energy armor, good, I can destroy all of that with the counter I took. Just walk over here and kill you. Oh, I can fill the CP gauge with you, I forgot about that. Okay, well let's just do everything I want here then. Ah, I should have done that first. So anyway, start blasting. Yeah, between that and the axe, he's guaranteed dead. Whack. Can't really do anything else. Yeah, all of this goes to waste because I'm at the max bar anyway. mind. Narius. First things first, let's heal my friend. You. Up here and start damaging it. Be careful about where I stand. So do your damage and then back off. You are conveniently immune to auto, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Sanctus Canister, my highest damage output fellow, which will be Nardus, who is that one in front. You. Good. Flex CP, I may as well. Spend 2 turns doing this if I want to. There's no way he's going to one-shot me. Even the boss isn't allowed to probably one-hit kill us. Okay, now for these, what I'll do, I'm going to use the break energy armor on this attack, because then that will strip it all. And I don't lose any efficiency because the gun I'm about to fire doesn't care about that anyway. Yep, -6 armor. Presto. Good, you might as well just... Now you can shoot the other guns and do all the damage. If I remember, his party trick was that he alternated armor per round, so he might just get it all back. Healing. I don't need healing. I will take the CP from you. Oh, he's so dead. That's an easy one-turn kill. Just tuck yourself in a corner here so you're not in the way of your friend shooting. Right, off we go. Just walk up there and fire. I could probably fire every gun and just kill him with you alone. Should I kill him then? If I reserve his term, it's annoying because it means he gets to move. But in terms of damage, I can do 10 to 12 plus 18 with the double use of that ability. So it'll be effectively a minimum of 28 plus 2, 30, 32 minimum. And then I can just swing the axe and he's definitely dead. Leonardus can kill that alone. I can probably run over here and kill you first. And then Jeremiah's next, so if I'm low on CP because I blew it all, I can just immediately fill the gauge and run off and kill him anyway. Or I could get him super low with you, and then let Jeremiah and Oriokus kill him and that. I'm just trying to get the extra Blackstone off the warrior. Okay, I'll throw all the damage output from this first. Okay. Yep. If I accidentally crit it, I might one-hit him and then lose the tiny amount of damage you had. That's that. Full energy. I can break his armor again. If I do that now, that gives me enough to... I can bless and do it. I don't think I need to bother. Save the CP. Oh, 30, in fact, yeah. I can add another 2 and another 2. So 34 minimum. And then 1 damage to that. Minimum 35. You'd have, and then there's a 3 damage threshold. So you'd have a 66% chance of killing him with just Leonardus' activation. I don't want to do that. I'm happy to take 30 to 32. Shh. That's a big beam, the eradication ray. Yeah, happy with that. And then come over here. I can get close enough to him to extract all his CP, which I appreciate. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm going to use this and have his axe one-hit it. Because I don't need the extra physical damage over here. I should have taken the Mechadendrite CP first. Because if I crit him, I wouldn't have had anything to pull the CP out of. But we got away with it. Could bless, but with 4 HP, that's moot. So just stay where you are. So laughably beyond what the bosses can handle. I've done everything I wanted to, so just kill him. Oh, I'm fast, but I'm not that fast. How many squares of movement do I get with all these buffs on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. What I'm up to now. That's not bad. Another 13. I'm 1 square off of hitting him with the axe. I just max disrespect and run up and hit him. Greetings, how is your day going? Hope that improved it for you. Really making us sweat spinal fluid here, Mechanicus, or, you know, machine oil, whatever you want to call it. Mission complete. Lord Argolekh falls, spewing sparks and fire. The Void Admiral collapses in a heap of wreckage that begins to teleport away, piece by piece, revealing for a moment the complex working of the war form underneath. Finally, Argolekh is no more, in a burst of terminal data that leaves an echo of his death etched into the new sphere. Target inversion achieved. Hunt complete. The Void Admiral has fallen. The Necrons of Silver Tenebris have lost their fleet commander. Prey tracked from quarrying to unmaking, beaten into open and chased down for the kill. 84% hunt efficiency. 84%? What do we have to do for the last 16? I killed him with half a turn. Logged for future analysis. The Skitarii in the Tomb of Argolekh are reporting decreased coordination among the awakening constructs. Consolidation activity not the concern of Prime Hermeticon. Key target acquisition ongoing. There will come another beast. There will come another hunt. Okay, so you're rather unconcerned with anything else. Just want to kill the big things. Yeah, I got my extra 12 Blackstone. More importantly, we now have Cognis Flamers. 7 minutes. Basically speed running at this point. The cohort. Okay, do I have enough for anything? I could probably upgrade you once, yeah. Don't have enough, sadly, for Jeremiah, but what I can do... Flamers, they're only 1 slot each, so they go in fine. So, and I've still got 2 to spare. So to use those last 2, how would I want to use them? I'd probably want 2 extra slots for these, because there'll be upgrades for those later. 2 extra slots for the Mechadendrites, because it goes later, and then an extra slot for the Axe. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd want 5, so another 3 levels. That's probably pushing it, hand on heart. Can't really make use of that. Because I'll get to there 1 more level and I'm done. So I'll have 3 to play with, so I'll have to make some sacrifices. Probably with his Fill the Gauge, I don't need the... If there is a tier 3 Mechadendrite, I won't need it, and I can just focus on damage output. Or a Mix Smash, who really cares. Yeah, otherwise, I'm happy to give this a go. 2 CP is expensive, but I get 1 back for killing the target, and I get 1 for just scooping it off of the Necron corpse anyway. So if what you hit dies, it's basically for free. And obviously you can generate a massive amount anyway, so I'm not concerned. See if that's tenable, if I have to go back to the old build. Okay, are there any new missions added on top of that? No. 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 Well, given how fast that went, should I, while I'm here, very quickly speedrun Lord Ubjao at the same time? I'm not going to use any of these except for the extra cognition gauge to max size, but that's a perfectly usable ability, so yeah, shall I just quickly do that one? Doop, deep, doop, deep. Doop, doop. I doubt you two are even going to get involved, but that's okay. I'll give you the energy armor one. If it's physical damage, I can just brawl through him, and if he hasn't got energy armor, we annihilate him with Leonardus regardless. So yeah, oh, I didn't do the level. It would have just gone on tough. I'll just save it, it's not really that important. Skitarii operations in the Tomb of Ubjao report probable sarcophagus location. Target reanimation unknown. Ubjao is a plague upon Silver Tenebris. His ranting broadcasts have demoralized the Skitarii to the point that they are barely maintaining a foothold in his tomb. If he wakes fully and becomes an active combatant, the Skitarii will have to fall back. Target profile includes probable flare virus infection and extreme behavior unpredictability. Standard Necron Warform target protocols ineffective. New coursing solutions in progress. If we have a chance to cut out this cancer, then we must take it. Influence excision confirmed as objective. Lord Ubjao must die. Release the hounds. We know where he is, but we don't know what we'll find when we get there. Ubjao's mad, and the flare virus could have turned him into a monster. Mission priorities are speed, target identification, and mental resilience. Ubjao, likely morale as well as physical threat. What makes him difficult to fight is also the reason he has to die. I do not relish the fallout from this mission, Magi, but the consequences of letting Ubjao live are worse. Possible biological mechanical fusion requires attack solution recalculation. Recommend fire. I are Cognis flamers now. Suits me. Fire works on everything. Yeah, straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's even worse than the other ones. I built 20 pips of this and then we'll have, what, 4 awakening level just for doing the mission? At minimum? I don't know what that is. But I know that's CP and that's great for me right now, so I'm going to take the good one. But if there's an option that builds awakening meter, maybe there's an option that decreases it, and that was it. Not having any opportunity to find out. Until I get a glyph that is that one and a negative option, I'm not going to test it. CP, I have no idea. Healing, just take the CP. Almost looks like a ritual site. Do these things have a religion? Or it could be a trap. Several human skulls, still bloody and evidently recently removed from their former owners, sit in a circle on the floor. They appear to have been deliberately placed. Suspicious, it must be a trap. Avoid the circle. Spiritual, the passing of the dead must be marked even here. Pray over the skulls. Scientific, place a monitoring device near the skulls to see if the played ones return to it. I'm going to assume this is a trap, so let's just be suspicious. Okay. The goat skirts around the ring of skulls. In doing so, they feel a weight of unseen oppression lift off them, as if they have been left behind something sinister and unholy that meant to do them harm. They thank the Omnissiah for deliverance. They are sure they have just been granted. So just we've seen that kind of stuff before in the Ubjao too. We just stay away from it. Crushed and mangled body of Skitari lies among the detritus of this chamber. Unlike the other dead encountered in the tombs, it shows no sign of the gorse blasters of Necron warriors or the blades of flayed ones. Instead, it looks to have fallen victim to massive blunt trauma. Funeral rite. Pray for the Omnissiah to guide the soul of the unfortunate dead. Cremation. Burn the body to put it beyond use of the flayed ones. Cause of death. Examine the body for clues about its death. I think either of those two are preferable. Bizarrely, we actually benefit from the Omnissiah praying ones pretty consistently. So I'm kind of hinted towards investigating the cause from... that's changed my mind. Someone did kindly let you know in the comment section that the wording of the actual text gives you a clue as to what the good answer is. So I would usually pick that, but in this case, because I'm being tempted towards investigating, let's try and figure out what the cause of death is. Evident presence of high value target, full reanimation probable. That was good, great. The body was crushed by a huge weight, inconsistent with the Necron warforms so far encountered in the tomb. In the absence of environmental causes, it is apparent an unknown construct of great size caused the death. Something big smashed it. Like run over by a monolith or something. Choo choo. Possibly Ubjao. High value target visual reference potential. A relief of a glowering Necron lord looms over the wall of this chamber, visible through the smears of filth and gore that cover so much of the tomb of Ubjao. Record, relay pic grabs of the image into the Caestus Metalican study. Remove, take the image off the wall so it can be transported to the Caestus Metalican. Ransack the image, suggest the chamber is important. Search it for anything of value. I don't really have a clue as to what to go for here, so just follow our instincts. Pic grabs sometimes are negative because the whole thing turns out to be some sort of tech virus off the picture, so shall we just search the chamber? We gave them initiative, hooray! The cohort's enthusiasm in ransacking the chamber causes a foul miasma of decay from rotting biological matter to be disturbed. This toxic fug drives them from the chamber, suffering the effects of poisonous air and ruining their haste in hunting for valuables. Okay, so they get to go first this time. Let's see if that makes a difference. High probability. Trail of the prey. Close in on the quarry. Let the baying commence. The tracks of something huge run through this chamber, leaving gouges in the gore smear floor. Whatever it was, it left scraps of torn skin and globs of shredded muscle tissue in its wake. Slow and purposeful. Hey, it's a special rule. Follow the tracks cautiously so as not to alert the target. Lie in wait, set up an ambush here in case the target returns. Make haste, follow the tracks with all speed. Yeah, let's just be as fast as possible. Not good. Fast as possible actually cost me awakening level. In this instant, though, it actually doesn't matter. The cohort moves rapidly along the route indicated by the gruesome tracks. Though they close in on their quarry, they are forced to abandon all caution and alert the tomb's other inhabitants in their haste. Realistically, when I stepped over here anyway, it would have turned to 4, and then it wasn't going to take me 5 turns to beat this, or even 3, so it's going to stay at 4. Atrocious. When's the last time we had a 4% mission? A literal heart of corruption. Lives of Gyarados 73.60. If it is not a head to sever, cut out the heart. High value target confirmed. Combat capabilities confirmed. Biomechanical structure apparent. Hypothesis. Reference. Flare virus. Hybrid machine curse. Bioviral infection. Imperative. Acquire samples. We really don't want samples of the flare virus aboard the ship. The coursing is complete. The quarry is at bay. Strike for the kill. This chamber is dominated by a hideous sight. A mass of flesh and body parts pulses in the center of the chamber, like a cocoon assembled from the corpses of the tomb's dead. The mass is composed of both precious Qatari dead and older mummified bodies, probably the vanished settlers of St. Eckhart's Hope. It's been a while since we referenced the original settlement. They should be proud in knowing their bodies got all the way into the tomb of the head honcho flayed one. Doesn't look particularly massive, I'll be honest. Kill him. There are no objectives, and they're all going first, so here come the flayed ones. Got 3 turns to mess around here, so let's see what he does. I guess he is bigger than usual. Do it this way around. How do I get there? Oh, I see, I'm going to have to run around the long way. Oh, he's a long old... I have to go all the way there to reach him. Interesting. Alright, shall I put this Qatari Vanguard down, or do I find the CP more precious? CP's better. They'll run towards me, but they aren't going to reach me, so let's just line up as fast as possible. Jeremiah first. Where are you hiding? There you are. So get right there. Then Oriokus. Hey, I could reinforce over the wall and then give him a bunch of buffs and shoot him. I don't know if I'm allowed to, if that counts as in range, we'll see. Menarius goes. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. Leonardus was first. Leonardus should be there. Should be there. And Taos last, just to help. Doing his best. Come. Now, is Lord Ubjao going to move, or is he just going to sit there the whole time? Oh dear. Endless legions. There are going to be more of them. Well, I'm going to leave these 2 behind. Okay, so every turn he's just going to summon more. He's not going to do anything there. Right, so let's test it. Can I can't shoot the laser beam up there, so his turn is basically going to be wasted trying to get there. Which I think I can do, honestly. It cost me how many turns? 1. I can get hit. Menaris can heal me, so 1 CP to here. I can then extract some out of him as I passed by. Yeah, I can definitely get up there and do all the damage with Leonardus if I want. So let's scan him immediately. Is that it? I can literally one-hit kill him with Leonardus if I just run around. And of course leaves all the blackstone from these flayed ones just without being used, but who cares, I guess. 8 to 10, add 18. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 minimum. And he's only got 36, so then I can just axe him and he's finished. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go see if I can quite literally one-hit kill him with a single character. This will sadly get me Overwatch attacked by you if I actually get the CP. Okay, let's use a few of the others. So I can use them to kill these as I run by and get CP, and then he's going to be on like 1 HP. And Oriokus, he goes second. I was hoping, and then I can kill all of these for free Blackstone. I have so much leeway, I don't think I have to quite be so desperate with how I play it. I'll let one of these flayed ones hit me, because Menarius will actually have a turn to help me fix myself. That does 2. It's kind of a waste. I'm not going to have any other turns, so I'll just do it now. How do I angle the shot? I can probably just, yeah, I can just get to there and I'm good. Go for it, flayed one. 0. Okay, so I could kill him and end the battle on 0 damage, if were I so inclined. Yeah, this does more flat damage, so it's the way to go. I actually have to spend another CP to get the angle. Shame, so I have to come up here, all the way up there to hit him. You got away with it, Ubjao. Yep. Full damage. If I had another energy cam, so the +6 energy damage on the other slot, I could truly one-hit kill him. But this will do. Okay. Just keep in mind, I think Argolekh is next, which is a shame, but I can reserve him to the end, which I think is clever because I can reinforce a guy up here and just kill him with the Vanguard. Everyone else can focus on killing flayed ones. I just max out the damage here. Make it very easy to finish him later. Give Bless because it's useful. I'll reserve everyone until Jeremiah goes, and then Jeremiah can fill my gauge for me so everyone else can act in an appropriate manner. Then 30 to 32, you're basically already dead. Ooh, beam. Get out of the way of your friends. You don't want to get shot for no reason. By those. I mean, I could actually kill him. Well, no, because I stepped away I can't, but otherwise I could. You're going to reserve, because otherwise you can't do anything. Basically the same idea with you. Now you go. Good. Now you're pretty fast, so what I'll do is I'll run around and grab CP off these guys first with the Mechadendrites, and then when I'm forced to, I can use the full heal. I think that's more efficient, so if I'm lucky, I think I can one-hit kill flayed ones as he runs. So, one of these first. Upgrade. So I'll use the axe, that's a one-hit kill. I don't think any of them are bunched up close enough such that the flamers can benefit from 2 hits there. Interesting, he gets health back on these, killing these. Right, so how much do you have now? 10. So you could get as much back as 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Putting him back up to 30. Am I then confident I can deal 30 damage to him with the rest? Honestly, it's going to be pretty hard for them to get there because they're kind of slow. So, no, I'm skeptical as to my capacity to do that. I think having spawning a Skitarii Vanguard here and shooting twice is good. No, Menarius is pretty quick. Run there and hit it. As long as I leave one of these alive to run by and extract CP, that's fine. Or I could just let it go another turn. It's not going to cost me anything, and I can damage. Yeah, I don't have to do it one turn every time. Let's just chill out a bit. I will kill all the flayed ones because it's funny. Shot me and I can full heal. Okay, run over here. That won't one-hit kill him yet. It's actually kind of underpowered compared to the these. Now 9 to 11. That's surely good enough. Up here. First. Adding the more expensive shot here is actually annoying in this instance, but it will be good later. Or again, yeah, you got it, buddy. Run and kill this one. One left over there. Should I kill that one instead and leave someone else with you? Kind of far away, it wastes CP. Oh. But these work. As long as you can hit multiple targets, it's worth it. But as it stands, the extra CP eating away is pretty bad. So I don't think that's working. I had 3. It cost 2 to shoot. I go down to 1, and then I get 1 back for killing a target because I just get 1 on kill, and I get 1 back out of just standing next to him. So I should be at 3. It should cost 2 and give me 2. What's going on? It gains CP on killing a target, and of course he has one that you pick up passively, so you should get 2 every time I shoot. I definitely wasn't on 2, I was on 3. seems to have cost me nothing in return. Kind of annoying. Okay, there's no CP to extract. Doesn't do anything, like there's no extra bonus or anything, so scan one of those to see if they've got any armor. Absolutely unbelievably fragile. You're finished because I don't want to waste it. I guess I could move and then use the full CP gain around here. Tauth goes. Tauth also have access to full CP. I guess I could use you to kill these little ones. 2 shots from that and 1 swing of the axe if you're lucky. Like, I'm only doing this much damage because of Bless. So it's actually worse than it looks. Increase the physical damage and just do it that way. If I shoot one twice, that's hopefully enough, and then I can axe the other one. That clears the back line. Stand next to them and take CP off their bodies. Why not? Ah, he's going to survive both shots. Doesn't work. I'm now the target, so they're just going to aggro onto you anyway. What then? For your HP. Still maxed out here, so who really cares? I've decided I do intend to play an extra turn here, so I'm just going to stop. That just walk away a bit. Waste the CP though. Someone's going to have to waste time shooting him. Marius can one-hit kill him with his Gorse weapon. Fair enough. He's got 4. So yeah, just stand there. Not you, rather you're going to do this, so reinforce. Yeah, she can put him right up there. Harrybank, how do you want the Cataphron first? Yeah, let's put the big fella in. Can I stack buffs over the wall? Oh yes I can. Joy. So my objective then is actually to stack all the buffs and shoot him. Now has a 100% crit chance. I don't think I need to bother with anything else because he's just going to die, so conserve the rest of your CP. I'll use Bless, and I can one-hit kill this. Walk over and take 3 CP out of this body. Start spreading my tech priests around the field because I suspect more of the Necrons will be popping out of these, and then more flayed ones may come crawling over the side. I can't see any of them now. Some horrible fleshy bits. Nice that they kind of rendered all this out and it wouldn't be used. Yeah, is that the path we took? Just ignore the fact it goes off into nothing eventually. Stand next to him. Steal all his delicious CP. Any of those? Come on, no, it's all good. You 9 to 14 damage, however, because it's 100% crit chance, it's just 14 damage. I can't not do the max. Crit. Oh, and he disappears. That looks nice. He just vanishes in a puff of smoke. I'm going to have you wheel away because I don't want you to be the target of him. A priest can almost definitely survive you, maybe not. And then Menarius has so much to do. Just walk up here and help later. Let you go an extra turn. Get more Blackstone out of the extra enemies that inevitably appear. I want to put the Vanguard down. It costs a single CP. Why not? Far away from his friends here. It's hard to buff. If I wheel him back and then move Oriokus here, I can buff him over the wall again. I get to go even before... Wait, does Ubjao have a turn? Doesn't seem to do anything. Weird. Not actually operate as a character. No, he does, because I remember I saw him, he had Endless Legions, the ability when he first had one, so he's just been knocked off the initiative order somehow? Okay, well, you're definitely dead now then. That was a complete waste of time. I finish you with this turn. If I fired both, maybe, but I don't have the CP for it. But I can do a nice bit of damage, so let's just back off. Accidentally. 15 to 17 to start. Walk up and axe him as well. Kind of in trouble. Beyond range, but I could just run around and buff him. Not really worth it, just have you go next. Servitor can shoot, however, because I put him next to him, he's going to end up hitting you, so no. I think Jeremiah is the easy contender to run over here and kill him. So I'm going to be hard up for CP. I'll have to... There he is, he does have a turn, he's just far away. Ditch the damage output together. Although you go first, shoot, don't kill him. You only do 5 to 10, he's got 12 HP. Then Mechanicus goes, heals the one I hurt to full, and I'm okay. So I can do this and I don't have to worry too much. 5 to 10, not lethal. Yes, I'll take damage, but that will fix that in a second. Minimum, great start. Then Mechanicus, who immediately fixes you, and can take CP for me. Great, I'll do that in a second. There we go, much healthier. Okay, and then how much did you lose? Was it -5 I saw, so to be full HP. Use the full heal. All good. And then I guess I could Sanctus Jeremiah. Just to make it easy. Cool. That's all I need to do. There's no CP to extract on field, so that's pointless. Then you go. And because you're so fast, I'm not worried about you having to get there. Flamethrower. If I angle the flamethrower heavily, I can actually skip him, but I'd rather just swing the axe. Shall I test it? Actually, this is good. So it costs 2. I should, in theory, get 2 back. So if this all works the way I think, I'll stay at the exact value where I am on 3. There. Not hitting my friend, so that's good. Okay. I immediately go up to 4, 5, good, and then it would go down to 2 if there was another. There, it works perfectly. Fleshy Disposal, defeat Ubjao. Mission complete. The hulking horror that is Lord Ubjao collapses to the ground in a mass of torn flesh and ruptured metal. The fusion of biological and mechanical parts prevents the remains from teleporting away in their entirety, leaving many gory chunks of Ubjao's structure oozing on the floor. The cohort can recover these after they have given the Omnissiah thanks for helping them prevail against such a monstrosity. Big guns and energy weapons help too. Kill confirmed. Unmaking concluded. At great what possible cost did we pay? None who witness Lord Ubjao will be the same. Even my neurovote struggle to contain the disgust and dread at such a sight. Bodies heal. Minds heal. Lord Ubjao remains dead. Time is on our side. The tomb of Ubjao is still a moral threat, but with Ubjao gone, it will not continue to get worse. We may yet hold it, Captrix. We may yet be victorious on Silver Tenebris. Concept of victory is dependent upon high-value target eliminations. There will be more calls to the chase. The hunt is not yet finished. Winning explicitly requires we kill things. It's Captrix's motto. Horrendous 4%. Offensive to the Omnissiah. I suspect if you did that, if you waited a bit and did it in later missions, you could probably get a single gun powerful enough to one-hit kill Ubjao. He's got no armor and 50 health. That's really good. I might consider using that. Yeah, oh, there's an even better version later if I kill 2 more, but... So currently I'm using... These are +9, but specific to type. So I could, in theory... Well, I could swap out the Destroy Energy Armor one for that, so I've just got a huge amount of damage upgrades. Or I could go back to CP because it got a little bit hairy there. there was that one mission where if I'm ever forced to play more than 2 turns, I actually do kind of run out of CP gathering options because I burn through it as quickly as I build it. So being clever and just going back to CP, but that's worth considering later. And that one is basically an auto-include because it's better than either of those. I have 702 to play with. What do I want to do? Continue upgrading Tauth. What am I doing now? I'm going down this path, and I can eventually get to there and give him physical damage guns as well. But I think just because it's so fun, what I would prefer to do, despite it being cost ineffective, is go back to Jeremiah and spend the full 630 on Traveller. Have a tech priest unlock 2 full discipline sheets, 1 with the machine. So there you go, went out, basically maxed out. I can't spend the extra resources yet until I get access to tier 3 power fields, but I don't know if it will tell me if the buff kicks in. So I should have 3 physical armor and 1 energy. If I take these off, no, it doesn't do it. Obviously, it's not going to show it actively. So I speculated this would be the case, and it was confirmed kindly in the comments section. Thank you very much. That this will synergize. They count as melee weapons, flamers. He's effectively going to get the full advantage. So passive crit chance, damage, even more movement, which is pretty ridiculous, and even more tank. So yeah, just great. All right. I have to start caring about poor Tauth now because he's lagging behind. Oh, you really got overzealous as well. That's good. I can start spamming canticles like mad. But later. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons. They do help share the videos and the channel around, so I do really appreciate it. If you have any notes on the run for builds you'd like to see or just fun stuff, let me know. If you just want to chat with me down in the comment section, that's great too. I really do appreciate the support. See you next time.